Hello. This is the second time I'm recording this audio. First time I just laughed at myself for even doing it. So, this is a chili recipe and I love this recipe. I do it maybe once or twice a month. You can get really sick of meals. I find that I have like hyperfixation meals that I go in and out of quite often. This is one of them. I'm actually doubling the recipe, and it ended up making, on the night that I made this, I had a massive portion. I was absolutely starving. So I think it makes probably like 10 portions. But I know that we had 8 between us. And then in the like Tupperware pots that we had left over, I portioned it out, and we actually, when we went and had it for like day 2, there was still stuff left in the pot. So it's quite a big recipe. So just use what you want at your will. So I started off with 2 onions, diced really thin, and then put in my chopper, which is the best thing I've ever bought for my kitchen. Absolutely amazing. And it was like the only thing I've ever bought because an influencer person has it to buy it. So what I do is I sweat the onions really thin, because, does that make sense? Sweat the onions really thin. I don't think that makes sense. Basically, my partner really doesn't like the taste, the texture of onions. So whenever I cook with them, I just make sure I just over steam them, cook them, whatever, so they're like really transparent. So it actually sweated down for at least, I want to say 10 minutes, and then I added the spices in, and then for another maybe 5 minutes I let that sweat down even further. So I added just hot chili powder and salt and pepper, but feel free to just use whatever you like. So if you don't want it that hot, just use mild, and then just keep adding it until you're happy with the flavour, or you can just go straight in with the hot one like I do. So then I added the Plant Chef soya meat-free mince, 2 bags of that, which was ridiculous, and I feel like I need a bigger pan for this, or I should have just used a massive pan. Then 3 tins of red kidney beans in chili sauce, which just pretty standard Tesco, but you can get the ones just in water if you wanted to make it even cheaper. I mean, I worked this out, and actually per portion, if this makes 10 portions, it's like 70p per meal, which is pretty good, including the rice as well, and we use microwave rice. And then I just let that simmer, and added in the passata, just one thing of 500ml, and then 100ml of meat-free oxo, the beef one, and it just gives it a little bit of colour, a little bit of more flavour, and then just let that simmer for like a good 20 minutes. It's really good, this meal. Like, it just kind of makes itself. That sounds so stupid. Anyway, then we serve it with rice and some crisps, and that's the end of that. That's all she wrote. Thanks for watching, guys.